Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
On this week's episode of Horribly Awkward, we get super chill. And we talk about Life is Strange. We talk about Disneyland. We talk about half fish, half humans. And if we saw them on the beach, would we tell anybody? Dayeanne.
Yeah. Oh, that was like you're throwing it to me. Got it. We talked about what else I'm working on and how strange YouTube is, and Harry Potter, and where would we go if we could time travel.
All this and more on this week's episode. Goodbye. Or actually, hello. Listen to the podcast.
Hi.
Hey, this is Maggie Carr from Maggie vs. Evil Dead. You can look it up on YouTube, and God have mercy on your soul, because you're about to listen to Sean on Horribly Awkward Podcast.
Hey, what's up? This is Sissy Jones from Firewatch. I'm Delilah. I hate to tell you guys, but the rumors are not true. Sean is not horribly awkward. You've all been terribly misled.
Hey y'all, this is Lou Temple. You know me as Axel on The Walking Dead, and soon as Psycho Head, Rob Zombie's new movie, soon to be released, 31. And you're listening to the Horribly Awkward Podcast. Keep tuning in. You follow me?
Hey, this is Dragonfly from Puregasmic Love, and you are listening to the Horribly Awkward Podcast. It's time to get awkward.
Horribly Awkward Improv Action.
Hey, Kate Marsh. Hey, Kate, how was your summer?
It was okay, I guess.
Yeah? Oh, I don't know. Mine was kind of boring. I just kind of sat around and played video games all day. But, you know, it was awesome, I guess.
Well, as long as you enjoyed it, that's what matters, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but what's up with your friend Max? I'm hearing some rumors that when people are around her, it's like this infinite loop, as if she's rewinding time.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really talked with her about it much, but that sounds cool, I guess.
I mean, there's rumors that I've heard rumors that people will be in conversations and they bring Max's name up and time just rewinds.
Oh, well, how would anyone remember?
That's a good question. Hey, Kate Marsh.
Yeah?
Hey, how was your summer?
Good. How was yours?
It was pretty good. This feels like deja vu. I played video games all summer and just kind of hung out by myself. I feel like I've been here before.
Oh, well, I think deja vu is pretty normal. It happens to most people.
Oh, well, what's up with your friend Max? I heard some I feel like I've said all of this before.
Maybe you're just remembering a dream? I don't know.
My head kind of hurts. Yeah, what's up with your friend Max? Super cute.
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Oh, where is she at?
I don't know. I'm supposed to meet her for tea later, though.
Oh, awesome. Where you go? Hey, Kate Marsh.
Yeah?
Hey, Kate, how was your summer?
My summer was great. I spent a lot of time with my family. I really needed that.
I have this super ultra painful headache right now.
Do you need something? I might have some Advil.
Yeah, I could take some Advil. Or some Midol, whatever you got.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let me get my... Oh, the school water sucked. I don't know. How was your summer? I feel like I've been here and said all this before, like multiple times.
My first time talking to you about it, I don't know.
Ugh, this water is nasty. Is this sink water bottled up? Blackwell Academy purified drinking water. I don't think this is very purified.
Well, they aren't known for their water, I guess.
Oh, thanks for the medication. I just feel like I've been here and we've done this. It's like deja vu. It's really insane. I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. Maybe you could pray about it.
I could definitely pray about it. And scene.
Yay!
That was beautiful.
I feel like I did a really bad job at sounding like Kate. I was like, you're too happy. Hey, Norma, give us a horribly awkward.
That's horrible. I can't even control myself. It's so horribly awkward.
This is so awkward.
It's so awkward.
This is horribly awkward. No one off. Horribly awkward.
Horribly awkward.
Horribly awkward. Horribly awkward.
Horribly awkward.
Horribly awkward.
Sean, dude, you're horribly awkward.
Sean, I know you think this is weird, but it's not as weird as you think it is, dude.
Don't do that. It's awkward.
Welcome to Horribly Awkward, episode 96. That's almost 100 episodes. This is actually my birthday episode. So on the day this releases, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Dayeanne. I was about to call you Kate, which is awkward now. Stick around after the episode if you guys want to hear some bonus shenanigans. I'll stick whatever I can at the end. I am Sean. It is pronounced with an S, yes, but it is spelled with a J. Stick with me, because I know it's confusing. Thanks for downloading the podcast and listening. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And you can also hear my show now on RadioVegas.rocks every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern. The reason I say Eastern is because it's 3 a.m. Pacific, and that doesn't sound as cool. 6 a.m. Eastern. So check me out on RadioVegas.rocks. If you like what you hear, let the gossip begin. Tell everyone at the Blackwell Academy to download the Horribly Awkward podcast. Why? Because word of mouth is a beautiful tool, so use it. I got a voicemail number if you guys want to send me a voicemail. I will play it on the show. The number is 510-600-3475. And as always, you can find that down below in the description, so don't stress on it right now. You can always look later and chickadee check it. Chickadee check it! So check that later. Info is always down below. You can also reach out to me the old-fashioned way at horriblyawkwardpodcast@gmail.com. On today's show, I have a really awesome guest. We've been trying to set this up for a hot minute, but the last time something happened to a computer, it was drenched in liquids, as mine almost did right now when we started the podcast, which is weird. That was total deja vu. Very strange. She's a voice actor. You might know her as Kate Marsh in Life is Strange. She is an actress. She plays Harriet Smith in the Emma Approved series, which is pretty interesting and cool. I've also gathered a few other observations over the past several months. Can you guess what these observations are, Dayeanne?
I actually don't have any idea. I'm flattered that you observed
Okay.
things.
I observed that you love the boomerang filter on Instagram.
Oh, this is true.
You love going to Disneyland.
When I can. It is a good place to be.
And now Twitch streaming. You're doing Twitch streaming. Awesome.
Yeah, I am. It's
Awesome. Everybody, welcome Dayeanne Hutton. Woo! Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, Dayeanne, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Actually, you know what? I want to say that I'm doing like fantastic, but over the last week I watched 13 Reasons Why. Have you seen it?
I have not.
Okay. It really messed me up. Like there's some, I mean, I'm sure you know, obviously you probably know a lot of it just from being on social media, but it's so deep and personal. And if anybody doesn't know what it is, it's a Netflix show A girl commits suicide, leaves behind these tapes of 13 reasons why she committed suicide, and it is very powerful. And there's this scene at the end that I could not watch, and for this whole entire weekend, it's been in my head.
Oh no!
It's been in my head. I tried to go to watch some crazy comedies just to cheer myself up, and it's like this thought is running in a repeat in my head, and it's so personal and intense and crazy, and everyone should watch it if you can.
All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's my week for you.
Well, I mean, you get to restart. We're on Monday, so you get to start fresh, right?
Yeah, I do get to start fresh. Work tonight, yay!
Yay, same here.
Yeah, so what are you doing for work? I mean, outside of I know you're doing all the other stuff, but I see a lot posting pictures of whiskey bottles and wine.
Sure. I work at a whiskey bar. And I also do I work on weekends doing characters and stuff for kids' parties. Super glam.
Is that why you have all this super awesome, everybody go to Dayeanne's Twitter, or probably more specifically Instagram, and look at all the cool pictures, because you have some amazing pictures. I was going to ask you if you did modeling, because you have a lot of Disney themed stuff, and just fantastic pictures with a lot of color in it. I love color, and all your pictures pop.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I just do my own photos, and yeah, we all take silly photos after our parties in our cool costumes because we're nerds. But if anyone, I would love to model for geeky clothing, and that kind of stuff would be awesome. It's a world I don't know much about.
To be completely honest, I thought that's what you were doing. I thought you were modeling for things.
I wish. Oh my gosh. If anyone listening has any geeky clothing lines that they need models for, I aim for hire.
You didn't sound, you have to sell it. Dan, you got to sell it. Go
I'm
ahead.
super into nerdy stuff, and let me model your nerdy stuff.
Yes! Yeah, I honestly thought that's what you were doing. I thought you were a model. I guess I didn't read into it. I love looking at pictures. I don't read into all the descriptions underneath, but I just figured you were modeling for people for Disneyland or something. I don't know.
That would be sweet. I'll take that job.
Yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland in so long. I kind of want to go, and then I kind of want to stay home and be a hermit and play video games.
Sure, the eternal struggle.
Yeah, it is an eternal struggle. Yeah, jeez. So, big Harry Potter fan?
Huge. Very, very big.
I'm going to have to admit something to you, and I don't want you to throw your computer right now or anything. Don't get mad. Don't yell at me. We could still be friends, hopefully. But I've never seen a Harry Potter movie.
I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm just going to tell you to fix it.
I have seen, what's that one that came out recently?
Fantastic Beasts.
Yes, that was awesome.
Well, then that should tell you what you're missing out with on all the others.
I know it was, I guess I was in that age range where I was a couple of years older than what would be redeemed acceptable to my peers to watch Harry Potter, I guess.
Sure, all right.
That's the way I felt.
All right, well, that's fair. I'm not here to judge you about it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you don't judge me about it. Yeah, I should watch Harry Potter then, I guess.
You should. I suggest it.
What else do you suggest?
Reading it as well.
Oh, no, I did that. You're not going to get that out of me.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Are you a big reader?
I do like to read, yes.
I'm terrible at reading. I'll just look at the words for a while and think about things that I want to think about, and I'll read entire paragraphs and go, wait a minute. All I was doing is looking at the words and thinking about Call of Duty or something else interesting.
Sure. I like to listen to them on tape as well, but that's good for driving.
Yeah, that is a loophole that I could do, because at my work, I scrub sidewalks all night, 8 or 9 p.m. to 7 in the morning, and I listen to podcasts. So I guess I could listen to. Are there Harry Potter audiobooks?
There are. There's two different versions, and they're both excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna take that into consideration.
All right. I'm happy that you're considering it.
You don't sound very happy.
Oh, that's just me. I am happy that you're considering it. I just have an odd cadence of voice.
Yeah, so Life is Strange is one of my favorite games. It's the story of Life is Strange is the strange thing about Life is Strange is the way the first episode starts is just like you think of it as a typical, like, you know, school-based drama, kind of with some cool mechanics. I know, because are you a gamer? Because you're playing through it right now on Twitch, right?
I'm like a super novice gamer, and yeah, I'm playing through it for the first time on Twitch.
Okay. Yeah, so I like the first...
What happened? So don't spoil.
Oh, I won't spoil anything. You should know most of it, right? Well, I gotta admit, Kate definitely jumped off the building in mine.
Which, you know, I can't get too mad at you for. You play the game however you want.
I know, I should have rewound it. Rewind, no! Yeah, but the story is like, the first episode, just their typical whatever, drama, but then it gets so deep and dark, and then there's like a real dark turn that I don't think anyone was expecting. Very creepy, very cool. I have a lot of friends who really enjoy it, and we were kind of like discussing, like, where are you at in Life is Strange? We're like, holy shit, what just happened?
Sure, yeah, I mean, I just finished 3, and I'm already like, oh my god, what's happening?
Yeah, so 3, 4, yeah, 3, was that the one with Chloe at the end?
Yes.
Okay, that was one of the ones that just hit me like, holy shit, what just happened? I feel really destroyed right now.
Yeah, and I wasn't a fan because I was like, as soon as I went back that far, I was like, no, we can't change anything. Does no one watch movies? This never ends well. Can't change things this far in the past.
I know, the butterfly effect. Oh, don't do it.
Yeah, I was like, not a fan of having to do that. I really was like, can we not? Can I just go back? Not change anything.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I mean, even the butterfly effect movie screwed me up. I always think about that. Everyone always asks me the question, like, everyone always asks, would you go back and change it? Like, oh, you know, like, or whenever I hear someone say, I wish I could have gone back and done something differently. And I'm like, no, I don't think you do. You don't know what that path line would equal to. It wouldn't mean that choice is different and then the way you are right now is going to be exactly the same. It means everything changes.
It's true.
And that's always on my mind ever since I've seen that movie. And like, Life is Strange, another one, just, I don't know, it's impactful.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah, so episode 4 is going to be a lot different. Episode 4 and 5 are just going to change everything. And you don't know what happens? Like, you haven't gotten that far? Like, you don't... I mean, I
know, like, the most I know is, like, how weird the lines I read were. You know, like, I only know my part in those, and they were very... not much involved.
Yeah, when you hear your own voice on there, is it weird? Like, you're playing a game with your voice? That seems like it would be ultra strange for me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
you just forget. Like, when you hear lines, you're like, oh, I said that.
Kind of. A lot of the time, I, like, want to be, like, in less so with my voice, and because you're playing as Max the whole time, and I'm always want to be like, Hannah, why? I'm like, it's not Hannah, it's Max. Come on.
I know, and it's totally Hannah, right? It's kind of like her personality. Well, when she came on the podcast, it was pretty crazy. Like, we went all out. It was like a Saturday night, and we just pretended like we were having our own party. We were like so loud, and it's so much fun. Hannah was like is one of my favorite guests to have on the podcast. But the whole time I'm thinking like, Max, like, hey Max, rewind time for me.
Yeah.
Max, it's just her personality is her in the game. Max and Hannah are one.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to. I know she got some couple of films I haven't seen that I don't think they're available to the public yet, but I know they had festivals, or not, our showings, not festivals, but some special showings of them.
Sure, yeah.
Have you seen any of them?
I have not. I haven't. It would be great to, though.
What is the one? Oh, you know, I saw when I was looking up info on you like months ago, when me, you, and Hannah were going to get together and do a podcast, I was looking up all the info and doing notes and all that. which I had to redo my notes because they were so long. I was looking at them like, what did I write? Like sometimes I'll write little things like right here on my notes. It just says photos, which I know to bring up like photos. Hey, you got some awesome photos, Dayeanne. But my notes from like months ago, I was like, what does that mean? I have no idea. So I went back and I'm looking through it. There's like a short film that you did that looks really, really interesting.
Okay.
Is it to live for? What is it? I wrote it. What did I do with it? I think I scrapped it on my notes. It's like to live to die or to die to live or something.
I don't know. That does not sound familiar.
It's like there's 2 parts to every character or something. Like a soulmates. There's soulmates involved.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that was like a New York Film Academy film. Let me go.
Okay, I feel a lot better that you don't know.
Sure, no, that was just a while ago, and I'm like...
Yeah, I actually saw a little
So
trailer for it or something, but when I was trying to look for it last night to refresh on that, I couldn't find it.
Trailer. Love to Live.
Love to Live. Yeah. What is the thing on that? I know it's like there's like soulmates. It looked really interesting. It's been months since I looked at it, but I know at the time I was like, "Oh, this is really cool."
Yeah, it was a really cool concept. It was basically like there's like this world where people are like born with soulmates. They have these like tattoos on their wrists, and like their soulmates matches theirs. And it was about this relationship between a guy and a girl, and their tattoos didn't match, but they're still in a relationship. And then like the guy gets really, really sick, and the only way for him to get better is for him to match with his soulmate. And so his girlfriend goes in search of her boyfriend's soulmate, like kind of thing.
That seems pretty cool. That seems interesting. That's not anything else I've seen.
Yeah, it was a really cool concept. So I was just the soulmate that gets found in the end. It was a little quick thing, but it was a fun shoot. It was a great group of people. Yeah.
Is that out for people? Like, can I watch that?
I have no idea, honestly. It was a student film, so you never really know what ends up with those. Sometimes, I mean, they showed it and we got to see it, but as for where you could possibly find it, I'm honestly not sure.
And well, if it ever pops up, I'll definitely be checking it out.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. So you did the Emma approved. Tell me about that. I actually did watch a couple episodes, and I seen one day when I was at work. Oh, my boss doesn't hear this. Shh, what's that? I was checking out some of those videos. So that's like that's a web series, right?
Correct. Yeah, that was a really fun web series I did. It was such a fun project. It's a modern adaptation of Jane Austen's novel Emma. So that's the story behind that. And yeah, we worked on that for like a year, kind of going through the whole book, shot kind of vlog style. It's all on YouTube. There's extra content as well. We got some bloopers and some fun stuff like that. And yeah, that's Emma approved.
It's all filmed from like a webcam.
Yeah. So it's like vlogger style a bit. And I actually had Joanna Sotomura, who plays Emma in the series. She was with me for my last Twitch stream. So when she was with me for episode 3. We played and she hung out with me.
Oh, I saw your Instagram post and I was like, that girl looks familiar. Now I know why.
Hi.
Yeah. So the episode I watched was this is a while ago. Okay, so you were telling her you had a crush on somebody, but it was like her crush. I'm probably getting this wrong. And she was like, oh, but she didn't tell you. She was just kind of pissed off in her own head.
Oh, sure. So you're going like straight to the end.
Is that the end? I clicked on the one thumbnail that I saw your face. All right. It was like, sure. So I was like, that's the one I want to watch. I didn't know where to start and where to end. So.
Yes, there are a lot of episodes. There's like 72 episodes, which is a lot, but they're all like 5 to 8 minutes. So yeah.
Did I just spoil it?
No, I mean, no, you're fine. Everything's fine.
Someone's gonna watch. That's the big ending, guys. I just blew it.
Well, a lot of people who watch, well, I mean, I don't know the statistics on it, but a lot of people who watch know the book, so they know the story, and they're watching to see how well it lines up. But then there's a bunch of people who found the story through the web series, which is really cool. Found the book, novel. I don't want to lessen Jane Austen by calling Emma a story rather than a novel.
Oh, story's good enough for me.
So yeah, that's that.
Definitely a interesting way to go about doing web series. I'm digging web series because they're way short. I'm not saying I dig super short films and just shows and stuff, but it's like people get so much stuff done in 5 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah, that's very true.
I watched my Roommate's an Escort, which is a really cool web series. All the episodes are like 5 minutes long. You watch the whole season, and I think it's like an hour. But it's such an interesting, cool concept to, which sounds weird. It's actually not even rated R, but it sounds like it would be, right? My Roommate's an Escort. It sounds like it's something totally adult, but it's not. It's really not. Everything's kind of implied. It's more like, oh, is my roommate doing some weird stuff on the side? A very cool web series. Yeah, I watched that a couple months ago.
All right, well, good to know. I'll have to check it out.
So what is Dayeanne Hutton watching?
What am I watching? I love You're the Worst.
Yes, that's an awesome show.
Because I can only watch what they have up on Hulu, and they don't have season 3 up yet, so I'm like real behind, which is sad. And am I watching anything else that's actually recent? I missed a lot of shows that like were must watches when they were on air, and now they're wrapped, but now I'm going back and watching them. I'm trying to think. Why can't I think?
But that always works, though, because binging is way better than week by week.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Other than You're the Worst, that might be the only kind of current thing I'm watching. I've seen some of the new Orange is the New Black, but I missed last season. I didn't watch. So that's bad of me.
You skipped last season, but you're watching some of the new season?
That is correct. I started watching Glow on Netflix. I watched like the first 2 episodes of that, and that was good.
Yes, I watched that a couple weeks ago when it first came out, and I started watching it and just wrapped the whole thing up in like one day.
Nice. I unfortunately don't have a lot of time to be able to do that. My days of binging are somewhat over, but hopefully I'll get around to watching the rest of it because I did enjoy it. It's
really, really good. It's so good. And the thing that I loved about it was, other than Mark Maron, being like the guy setting all the wrestling up and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know any other face in there, so it was all fresh to me. Like I know Allison Brie. I've never seen Community, so like everybody's was a fresh face to me. So it was like watching this completely brand new show. It was so good. The music, everything about it was so awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's like I don't know, it's so fun. It's a fun concept. I'm excited to watch more of it.
Yeah, same with Orange is the New Black. Like most of the faces in Orange is the New Black were fresh to me. There's very few people I recognized from other shows or film. That's very true, and that's always nice. Yeah, that's the Orange is the New Black is another one of those ones. Every year it comes out, I watch it that first weekend. Dan, I have no life. I just work, podcast, and play video games. Hey, that sounds like a life to me. No, it doesn't. I don't know. Sounds like a nice, relaxing one. Yeah. If you want to scrub side, you could do it too if you just decide to take on a job where you go out in the middle of the night and scrub sidewalks. That way you can't afford, or not afford, but you can't really fit in having a life during the day. So you just want to kind of sit around and rest because you got to work at night again all night. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I work at a bar, and I get it. The night, like working late into the night, it makes the rest of life a little more difficult. I think but it's more of working all night into the morning, and then the sun comes up.
Even worse.
Yeah, it feels like the worst movie you ever seen, where everyone's partying and then they go outside and the sun's up. That's how my life feels every day, and then I sleep all day. I get up at 3.
Well, thank you for being up in the daytime to do this with me.
Well, I always get up at 2:30, so I woke up a half hour early just because I have to be awake to record a podcast, or else my brain is not there. Like it takes me an hour and a half every day to wake up. I don't know if that's normal.
I think it probably is. Brains are slow to wake up.
Are you a coffee drinker?
I'm not really. I like coffee, but I don't need it. Most mornings I don't. It's only if I've been like going for a while with not enough sleep that I need coffee. And generally also if I'm with have to work with children and I'm around and I'm not getting sleep, then I need coffee.
Then you need espresso shots.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely an addict of coffee. I feel like I need it every day. If I get up and don't have it, I'm pretty sluggish. But sometimes when I drink it, I just get too wired off the run. I'm just like, I'm awake, and then now I'm really awake, and that kind of screws with my mind.
All right. Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, you gotta work yourself into being awake, but I don't know. I don't have time for that. I do have time if you listen to what I've been saying. I have plenty of time. I don't want to. I just want to wake up now and go.
We all have our routines. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. My routine is weird. So I have a question for you, and I know you probably can't answer this, or the answer might just be no, and you can't answer it. Are you at all in the new Life is Strange?
Don't
answer it.
I mean, I'm not. I can't answer if Kate is, because we're on strike. We can't do anything. They made a really, really poor choice, and they chose to make a game with a company that all the actors are on strike with, and so none of the previous actors can really have any involvement unless they go against the strike, and that's my answer.
That sucks. Yeah, I know they have a new girl to play Chloe, which was my mind just lost blank. Who plays Chloe? Ashley Birch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that when it first came out. And even when I saw a trailer, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Then I heard about this strike thing, and I'm like, ah.
I thought it was an odd choice for such a popular game where the fans really connected with the actors playing the voices to do something like that. But hey, man, they want to make money, so they are, I guess.
Yeah, it's all just a business, right? But it's going to be kind of weird playing as Chloe, because she doesn't have no rewind powers. So it's going to be a different kind of game, but I'm still going to play it. Like, I'm excited to play it.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because I just realized that the company, because the last one was Don't Nod, and they were writing it. It was like their game, but they have nothing to do with this next one, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we'll see. I have no idea what to expect from it at all. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to play it after I do the Life is Strange, and I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out once I finish the first one.
You got to go on Twitch streams constantly and say, I would love to play the new Life is Strange if I was in there somehow. And then you get all your fans, because you got some awesome fans.
I do have some awesome people that support me.
And you and Hannah both, I got to say, you guys have the best fans. You guys have people doing fan art, and it's crazy. No one's ever done fan art of me.
Fan art is so cool, because I can't draw, so I'm always just in awe of everyone who makes fan art.
Yeah, art is, the time it takes to do art for someone is it's insane. So when people do art for you, it's like, wow, that's super flattering.
Yeah, it's always crazy flattering. It's ridiculous. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, somebody do some fan art of Sean. It would be the ugliest fan art ever. So basically, just, you know what? This would be even easier. Find a picture of Sloth from the Goonies and just do fan art of that, but put Sean on his thing. I look just like Sloth.
No, stop.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So, hey, you guys.
That's a very good movie.
That's a classic. I hope they don't remake it, because it's going to ruin it.
Oh, stop remaking things.
Hey, Dan, let's take a little break real quick, and let's do some shout-outs.
Okay.
You're like, what? Yeah, let's do some shout-outs. You ready?
Sure.
This is my shout out. I'm shouting out Evan Rachel Wood. She's so good in Westworld. Now I'm shouting out my mom for being so understanding of my craziness. And the first number one shout out is to Sean.
So first off, big shout out to all the peeps on last week's episode, the big party episode that I barely remember. So there was lots of drinking happening, and I probably said some stupid offensive stuff, but that's just the way it goes. So big shout out to Jody B from the Po Boys podcast. Big shout out to B Rob from the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. Big shout out to Josh Redding. That's my buddy from the retired podcast, Tangent Break. Dude, Josh, bring back Tangent Break. This is ridiculous. Even if you got to do it solo. And big shout out to Gerald Morris from the 2 Ps on a podcast. 2 Ps on a podcast. That's hard to say, dude. So take out the podcast part. Gerald. Did I say Jared the first time? I hope I didn't. But Gerald, you're awesome, dude. Lots of whiskey happened that episode, so forgive me for anything weird or anything more awkward than usual. I do apologize. I don't apologize. It was a fun time. And a big shout out to Hannah Tell, of course. Hannah Tell, the awesome Hannah Tell. Big shout out to you, Hannah. I know she's not going to listen to this, so.
You don't know.
I know, maybe she does listen. So I'm like, hey Hannah, yo, I can't wait to do some more podcasts. So we will do that again. It's going to be awesome. We'll do some more cool improv and have a good time. But right now, Dayeanne's on the podcast. Dayeanne is awesome. Dayeanne, you got some shout outs?
Sure. I mean, you stole mine. I was going to shout out to Hannah, too, just because she's awesome.
Okay, let's rewind time. I'll take it back. Rose. Big shout out to you, Gerald. Lots of whiskey happened. Forgive me for anything weird or more awkward than usual that happened. I have no more shout outs. Dayeanne, do you have any shout outs?
Sure, yeah. I'll shout it out to Hannah Tell for being awesome. And I don't know, just because I guess I'm on Life is Strange brain. So, yo, I missed you, girl. And shout out to all the Life is Strange fans that we've been talking about, all you crazy fan art makers and everyone who's been watching my live streams. Thank you. I didn't think so many people would care. And it's cool that you do and that you join me and we have a good time. And yeah, shout out.
See, I have notes, and I understand when my guests are like, oh, shit, shout-outs? What do I say? Oh, no! I'm not good at thinking on the spot anyway, so I have to write everything down. No. Or else I would literally stare or go, wait, what did I do last week? Who did I have on the podcast?
Yeah.
You stole my shout-out. I was going to give a shout-out to Hannah Tell.
Weird.
I'm too slow. I told you, I'm Sloth from the Goonies.
No, you're not. It's okay. If you're Sloth from the Goonies, then I get to be Sloth from Ice Age. The Sloth. Sid.
Oh, that's a way cooler Sloth.
He's the best.
I've only seen like the first Ice Age, but I know he's awesome. The Ice Age started off as like a short film in the beginning of some other Pixar movie, I think. Or no, DreamWorks. Wait, DreamWorks?
They're Blue Sky. Their company. I love Ice Age. I know way too much. It's fine.
Oh, Blue Sky. I had no idea. But it wasn't Ice Age like it was like a little short in front of another movie, right?
I honestly have no idea.
Maybe. As I remember, a little short thing with the little squirrel. What is that thing? I don't know.
Oh, scrap. Yeah, maybe. I honestly don't know. Have to look into it.
Yeah, look into that. It's very important for you to get back to me and let me know. So on next week's podcast, we can clear this all up.
I got it.
Hey, I got some questions for you, some random questions. Are you ready, Dayeanne?
I hope so.
Okay, you're probably not, but this is why I'm going to spring it on you. First,
right.
Question number 1. Who is your celebrity crush?
You'd think I'd have one, right? Like, just ready to go. I just don't, though.
Oh, that's such a bummer.
I know. Isn't that disappointing? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. There's gotta be. Huh.
Ryan Gosling's a popular one.
He is, but like, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm not like huge with the pretty boy thing though, and he's pretty. He's very pretty. I appreciate his looks.
He'd be all about. He'd probably talk in the third person, like, "Hey, Ryan Gosling would like to sit you down at this table. Would you like Ryan Gosling to buy you a bottle of wine, Dayeanne?"
Maybe. I like wine. Oh gosh, why don't I have it? I'm actually disappointed in myself for not having an answer to this.
Why?
That's boring of me.
That just means you don't have favorites. That's awesome.
Great. I'll take that. I have a favorite.
The correct answer is Kristen Wiig.
Kristen, okay, sure. She's great.
That is my crush. If I can ever have her on this podcast, I would be so happy.
That would be amazing. She's fantastic. I guess I do like, but I wouldn't call it a crush. I just like, I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but like, I think he's cool, and I want to be his friend, and he's a little cutie. But that's, I'm not like pining over him or anything.
That's all. Hey, friendships are better. You know why? There's less chance of it getting screwed up and ending.
Crush. There we go.
Yeah. So you can have crushes. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. You can just have like a crush. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, then in that case, Ivana Lynch is my like celebrity crush of like Be Let's Be Friends.
Who's that?
She plays Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter movies that you've not seen.
Oh, I'm gonna look her up. What's her name?
Ivana Lynch.
Ivana Lynch. Emma Watson's awesome. I can tell you that.
A human crush on her, as in like I think she's awesome and would be a really cool person to know.
Yeah. Okay, I recognize her face.
And that's that.
That's what I should. Ivana Lynch. So I'm gonna reach out to her and let her know that you are a big crush because we're best friends.
Right.
Okay, so
super normal. Totally won't be weird for me at all.
what is your very first paying job? Like an actual job, not babysitting or anything. First job you had to sign a W-2 form for.
Like for acting or
just regular everyday jobs.
It might have. I'm trying to think if I did some random acting stuff when I was younger, and I'm trying to remember if it was paid? Question mark.
Well, what is your favorite first job then? It doesn't have to be like paid.
My first like adult type job, like get a job, was at a pizza place, like sports bar pizza place in Chicago.
Ooh, did you get free pizza?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's the best, right? I had a job from when I was 15 till 18. I worked at Baskin Robbins, and we got like 2 free scoops of ice cream any way we wanted it every day. And till this day, I still haven't. I'm an ice cream addict. Like I need ice cream.
Oh man, they got you.
They did, and there were so many flavors. So there was never
31, right?
There was between 45 and 48. I think.
So they lie.
What's that?
Isn't it like Baskin Robbins 31 flavors? Like
I think that's when it started. I think they had like 31 flavors, but they always had more, and they had rotating flavors. So there was always, and then they started adding sherbets and all those other ice flavors.
Got it. Yeah, totally. I'm on board.
Then sugar-free and it's low calorie, and there were so many options.
The ice cream.
There was what's that?
Gotta eat that healthy ice cream.
Yeah, I do. Even nowadays, I do eat healthy ice cream.
Sure.
That's only because I lost 100 pounds a couple years ago, so I look at it as I can eat double the amount of ice cream for the same amount of calories.
Right. I feel like there is no healthy ice cream, but I guess there is healthier ice cream.
There's no sugar added. I'll eat that. I'll eat no sugar added a lot, those Klondike bars, which to me, at this point, just taste like Klondike bars.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I train myself. You just got to train yourself to like it's got to be, I go for quantity, not quality.
Got it. Good.
All right, question number 2. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say horribly awkward podcast?
An awkward duck. I don't know.
That's first time I ever heard that. That's awesome.
There we go.
If you could time travel once, anywhere in time, you can go forward or backwards. You got a 24-hour ticket, so you can go anywhere, hang out there for one day, and you got to come back to current times. Where would you go?
Where would I go?
Yeah, there's so many options. History is just long.
I would go see something cool, something historic and cool. But what? But what?
What? Yeah, it's like what? My thing is a bad idea, but I would love to go prehistoric times and see dinosaurs, but then I'd probably get eaten.
Yeah, you'd have to be very careful.
Yeah, but if I did, it would be a cool story if I did get eaten, but nobody would hear it.
It's true.
Long time ago, this guy time traveled and got eaten by a dinosaur.
No, but no one was there to see it.
Nobody was there to see it. One guy time traveled back to time, stole a dinosaur, and brought it back to the current times. Now,
Oh, that sounds bad.
Jurassic World 3.
Gosh, that requires a lot of thought. Honestly, there's so many places to go.
There is. Would it be within the 19th? I mean, it'd be kind of cool to go back in like 1960s. You know, hang out, do some crazy drugs, and then come back and be sober.
Oh, cool! I would go to Woodstock.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be pretty cool. Insane, but cool.
Yeah, there's so many cool things that happen in history. It feels like nowadays everything's like bland.
I don't know about that, but
well, what epic things are happening right now? Concerts and stuff.
Oh, concert! I don't know. You never know what they'll be talking about in 60 years. You know, who knows?
I feel like I can think of cool things from the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. I was born 1980, so I grew up as a kid in the 80s. You know, 90s was my, high school years, 95 to 8, 94 to 8, or whatever. So, I mean, I can think of lots of cool things to think back about that. But when I think 20 years from now, will people be thinking about, those 2010s?
True. Well, I think it'll be like technology centric, because it's when all like the internet and technology and everything like blew up.
Yeah,
so
I guess you're right.
It'll be about YouTube.
Yeah, I guess YouTube, Instagram. Is Instagram still going to be a thing? Facebook
and all that nonsense.
It is nonsense, but I'm stuck. I can't get out of that trap, Dan.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
I can't get out. I can't get off social media. Even though there's nothing for me to look at, I'm still there. Oh, shit. Okay, if you legitly saw... Okay, let's see. Let's pick a good one for you. If you legitly saw a mermaid on the beach, you're out there hanging out, you walked out down the beach, told your friends, hey guys, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go take a walk, think about some things, ponder life, and you go around the corner, and on the rock, there's a frickin' mermaid right there.
All right.
You're like, shit, I forgot my phone. I left it over on my beach towel. What are you going to do? Are you going to tell your friends? You're going to go back and tell everyone you saw a mermaid?
Yeah.
But no one's going to believe you.
Whatever, that's their fault. Their problem.
All right, go ahead.
I saw a mermaid. I don't care.
All right, sell it to me, Dan. Dan, what were you doing over there? Did you have fun?
Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I know it sounds crazy, but I swear I saw a mermaid. I swear. Like, I'm not joking with you right now or trying to, like, trick you. I legitimately think I saw a mermaid.
A mermaid as in, like, a fish human?
Yeah, like a fish human.
Oh, and she had red hair, and she sang under the stars or under the beach or whatever she...
More of like a grayish color, but I do like the Little Mermaid reference.
Hold on, Dan. You feel a little warm, and I know it's 98 degrees outside right now, but I think you might have a temperature.
All right, well, you don't have to believe me. I saw it, and it was cool, and that's all that matters to me.
Okay, all right. See you later. Have fun with your weird life. You saw frickin' mermaids. I don't believe that. I always wonder about that. Like, if you actually seen something like an alien or a mermaid or Bigfoot, would I just have to shut up about it?
I don't know. You might. Depends on who you're telling. You know?
I know. I do have a podcast, but no, everyone would think it was just an improv skit.
There we go.
So that's crap. So I guess that's all my weird questions that I had.
I liked them. Good questions.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Is whiskey good?
I like whiskey.
I know whiskey's good. Drink of choice.
Like whiskey of choice, or like
anything, any adult beverage.
I love whiskey sours. Those are great.
Whiskey. So what is in a whiskey sour? That's like with this. Is it actually like sour juice stuff in there? I don't know.
Make it right. It has like whiskey and egg white in it, and I'm not a bartender, so I don't.
I don't know anything. So we're just trying to figure this out together.
It's like simple syrup and then some lemon juice, something sour, some sort of sour, and then you shake it all up, and it's all frothy on top, and then there's some bitters on top. It's real good.
You just made my stomach turn when you said egg whites.
I promise you, it's delicious.
Let's see, we got here. Shaken on the rocks, drinks, whiskey sour. It does say with. It's a whiskey sour is a mixed drink containing whiskey, lemon juice, sugar, and optionally a dash of egg white. Egg white. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. That sounds great. I like eggs, but I don't know.
You don't taste egg. It literally just makes it like frothy and stuff.
Frothy. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna try and make one of these.
You know what? Go for it.
I don't have the egg whites, but I can get some. I do have whiskey.
Whiskey? There you go. You're halfway there. Well, like quarter of the way there. However many ingredients.
Okay, so lemon juice. Yeah, I can get lemon juice. Sugar. I wonder if I can use Splenda.
You could try it. Might not taste great. I don't know.
No, Splenda has the tends to make things taste funny. Shoot me some random questions off the top of your head. I want to be a part of this because I've never been asked the questions. I always ask them.
You want me to ask questions? Okay.
Anything off the top of your head, I'll just try to answer them fast.
Okay, what's your favorite animal?
Oh man, see, I'm already stunned. I don't know if I have a favorite animal.
It's just like.
Yeah. I like reptiles. So anything reptiles because they don't need. You know what? Honestly, I like dogs. I just don't want to take them out to have them poo in the yard, and I don't want to feed them. So if they didn't eat or poo, I would love a dog.
Sure. Okay. Magic dog. Check. All right. If you could vacation to anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
I would love to see Egypt. No, Hawaii. Hawaii seems so awesome.
All right. Take a nice beach vacay.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Got to work on that beach bod. I'll be ready. Give me 3-4 years. I'll be ready.
Get it. Okay. Favorite movie?
Jurassic Park, hands down.
All right. There it is.
No contest.
Easy one. All right. Well, how many more questions do you need?
As many as you want. This is fun.
I might be out of questions.
Okay. I don't mind.
Okay.
It was cool. Somebody asked me some questions. Jurassic Park, that was the easiest one because that's the best movie. Everybody knows that.
It is a very good movie.
Let me guess, yours is probably one of the Harry Potters.
Actually, it's not.
Really? Okay. What is it?
It's Emperor's New Groove.
The Emperor's New Groove. I think that's one of the ones I have not seen.
It's so good!
The Emperor's New Groove. Let's see. I want to look at the pictures because I know. Okay, yeah. I remember that. I don't think I've actually sat down and maybe I have.
It's a good one. Highly recommend.
From 2000, Y2K. That's when everyone was freaking out. Everyone was going to lose all their money in their bank accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yes, it's a very good thing.
So I'm going to watch The Emperor's New Groove right now when we get off the podcast.
Perfect. Classic film.
So why is it a new groove? Did he have old grooves and he just found a new one? There's dancing involved, right?
There's some dancing involved. Yes.
Is this a Disney movie?
It is.
That's right. Classic Disney. Yeah, now it's all about Star Wars and Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Have you been to? You have been to Disneyland lately. What have they added? Because I have not been there in like 7 or 8 years. I'm sure there's a lot of cool shit over there.
I mean, they're still building their Star Wars add-on edition, whatever they're doing, but they did change Star Tours into a Star Wars based ride, over into Tomorrowland.
So, did they change the actual cinematics of it?
Yeah.
I miss it. I haven't seen it. Last time I went, it was always Star Tours, and that was always the cool ride to go on.
Yeah, so it's Star Wars now, and they have, like, you can meet Star Wars characters. You can meet, like, Darth Vader and Chewbacca and stuff. And I think they have lightsaber churros right now. Like, they're covered in, like, blue or red sugar or something like that.
That's awesome. Lightsaber churros.
So they got some stuff going on over there.
Yeah, I haven't been there. Well, actually, you know what? The last time I was there, they were... Maybe it wasn't that long ago. Well, they were building the Cars thing over in the California Adventureland.
Sure, that's a great ride.
Yeah, so that was nothing...
The area is cool.
Yeah, that was nothing but dirt when I went. Like, they were just starting to build it.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get to Disneyland. I'm like, I don't have a pass anymore, so I have to, like, figure out how to get in because it's expensive.
You just weasel your way in. You just...
Disney trip.
Yeah, I guess you can't wear, like, a cool outfit anymore because I know they kicked some chick out because she was wearing, like, I think it might have been Peter Pan or something, Tinkerbell or something. I don't know. They kicked her out because it looked too good.
Yeah, you can't wear a costume if you're over the age of 13, which is why that whole Disney bounding thing is a thing now.
What was Disney bounding?
It's like a way, so it's like you wear normal clothes, you're not a, but to suggest or look as closely as you can to a character. So you're not like dressed up, but you can tell what character you're dressed as, since you're not allowed to dress up as an adult. That's basically it.
Yeah, it seems kind of shitty, but then it also totally makes sense because people go in there and impersonate their characters, and then if they do something weird or inappropriate, it falls on Disneyland's lap.
Yeah, totally. You're gonna confuse all the kids and bad times.
Hey, come over here, you little shit.
Right? That would probably not be great for, Cinderella to say.
Oh, yeah. I need to go to Disneyland. It seems like fun.
It is. I love it. I love it.
I need to hire some friends to go. It'd be awesome.
Everyone loves Disney.
I know. Like, I
People don't, but that's okay.
What'd you say?
I said, well, that's not totally true. A lot of people don't, but that's okay.
Yeah, some people are just grumpy and don't like anything, and they just don't like life, and those people don't like Disneyland.
All right, yeah.
Some people are unhappy and they don't like Disneyland. It's called the happiest place on earth for a reason. It's not because it sucks.
You make a point. You make a good point.
Yeah, I know some people who don't like to go, but it's just because they're resisting the fun.
Sure.
You know those friends, and everyone's got one, they just, if it sounds fun and cool, they'll just tell you how shitty it is and how boring it is and dumb it is, and you're like, come on, I know at this point you're just trying to make me mad.
Oh, well, don't listen. You like Disneyland and you keep on liking Disneyland.
I grew up in the Bay Area, so I went to Great America constantly.
All right, cool.
Have you ever been there?
Familiar with that. I think I've heard of it briefly.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all Paramount, right? So a lot of it was based on movies like Top Gun and Drop Zone, and yeah, I grew up there. So I grew up just a couple miles. I grew up in San Jose, just a couple miles from it. So that's where I'd spend a lot of summers, just running amok.
Sounds like a cool place to spend a lot of summers. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool, I guess. Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I ran out of shit to say. I ran out of stuff to say. I never run out of stuff to say. What do you got? Okay, before we work our way into getting you out of here, because I know you got some. We'll try to get you out of here in like next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I got to get some.
What stuff you got coming up? Are you working on anything new? Anything you can talk about? I know you're Twitch streaming. You just started doing that. People should check you out there.
Yeah, totally. Come join me on the Twitch stream. I shot a brief little bit for this web series on CW Seed. It's called I Ship It. They just wrapped their second season, and I was lucky enough to come back. I did a really small cameo last season and got to come back this season as well and do another fun little cameo. So I'm not totally sure when that's gonna come out, but keep your eyes open for that. And I also just shot a really fun, like, Harry Potter sports-related sketch with my friend Matt, who has a YouTube channel called The Homeless Minor Leaguer. He's actually a professional baseball player, and he started a YouTube channel, and he puts up some, like, fun, cool little sketches and stuff, and hopefully that's going to come out sometime this month. It was a lot of fun to shoot, so I hope it's as much fun to watch.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I love the fact that people can just be creative in so many different ways.
Absolutely, yeah. So those are the two things off the top of my head I can think of that I have coming out in the future.
Well, that's awesome. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll be looking forward to that short film thing if it ever comes out to where I can see it. I'm pretty sure you'll post it on social media somewhere. I'll catch that, check it out.
Totally.
And the developers of the new Life is Strange, come on, guys. What's going on? No, I'm just kidding.
I've got my eye on them. There's like supposed to be making like a Life is Strange TV show or something. So I've got my eye on that. I'm like, hey.
Hey, I'm Kate. Hey, Kate Marsh. I want to be in your film. Cool.
Yeah. So.
I'd be interested in that. Of course I would.
Totally. So I'm like, hey, everyone, if you want to see me be Kate Marsh IRL on this TV show, I don't know. I don't want to say let's bother them about it because then they will hate me. So
let's bother them. I mean,
let's teamwork myself onto this. I don't know.
Yeah, because you would be a good Kate Marsh. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need no CGI. You could look just like it. Change your hair a little bit. You're Kate Marsh.
Grace, I think I could sound like her. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think I could sound like her. Let me practice that. Let me practice that voice a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of work, but I think I can get it.
All right, cool. Well, let's get to the. I was going to say shout-outs, but we already did that, and I do this every week. Let's get to the wrap-up show. Are you ready to do that?
Wrap it up.
Hey, you just said it. That's almost how it sounds. Let's get to the wrap-up show. Hey, yo, Freeman.
Yo, what's up, Iams?
Dude, what's left to do?
I don't know, man. Wrap it up, son.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. If you want to keep up with me and what I'm doing, or I don't know, say hey, follow me on social media, on Twitter at Dayeanne Hutton, and on Facebook at Dayeanne Hutton. I have a website that's Dayeanne Hutton, mostly my name for a lot of stuff. You can find my IMDb, Dayeanne Hutton, if you want to like stalk to see if I'm working on anything I haven't posted about. That's always an option. Follow my Instagram at Dabraham_Lincoln. That's Daye.
Which is awesome. That's such an awesome name.
Thank you. I can't take credit for it. Someone else came up with that one, but I kept it and whatever. But and that's also my Twitch handle at Dabraham_Lincoln. So everything is just my name, unless you're looking for my Instagram or Twitch. And honestly, if you just Google me, I will pop up because no one else has my name.
You're very easy to find.
Which could be good, could be bad. I don't know. But yeah, give us a Google and well, I don't know.
Give us a Google.
Oh, and I have if you're into like fashion lifestyle stuff, I have a blog as well. It's Potpourri, Potpurrr. There's 3 R's. Like a cat, like it's purring. Anyways, I'm done.
Oh, you know what I did? Is that the same thing like brain soup? Is that the same thing?
Oh no, that was my like attempted YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel. I don't have a lot of recent stuff on there. I will be putting my like previous Twitch streams on there. My episode 2 one is up now. So yeah, that's also Dayeanne Hutton, and I have some weird, funny, dumb sketch stuff up there, and just random stuff. Random.
YouTube is such a weird, mysterious beast that I do not get. I mean, some people flourish on YouTube, and they just got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and everybody's on there. And then I'll put out some cool stuff, and literally the only videos that get, I kind of stopped putting them on there. But the only ones that got looked at are Hannah Tells. She did actually she sang More Like Her on the podcast, and I put that on there, and she sang it so good that my video got copyrighted.
Oh God.
Which is cool because I don't make anything off my videos, but basically it's saying anything that's made from that video goes to her or something. I don't know. It's like awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't get YouTube. YouTube, some people really do good at YouTube. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a strange beast. I agree.
I'll put videos on there.
You have to be consistent, and that was not what I was good at, so it just kind of tanked. But hey, it's still there. I've got somewhere to put stuff if I need to.
Yeah, you're doing way better than me. I'll put a cool video on there with like a really cool guest, and I'll get like 3 views. I'm like, so at that point, I just like, do I need to put these up there? Because when people go research, they're like, look at this guy. He gets 3 views on his podcast. Why would I go on it?
Aww.
Nobody goes to YouTube to look for the podcast, guys. It's all audio.
It's true.
Yeah, so let me run my stuff real quick. You guys, I'm filling in space as I get to the note. Horribly Awkward can be found on the Hush Your Face network. So shoot over to hushyourface.com and listen to all the other cool shows. All my brother shows, the Tavern Podcast, Hush Your Face Podcast, Horrible Gamers, the Nerd-a-Wells. You might like that because it's all about nerd stuff, Dan.
I like stuff.
Comic books and video games and nerds. The Nerd-a-Wells, my buddy Eric's podcast. 3S Comedy Podcast, the Brand X Podcast, the Rob and Slim Podcast, the Random Ramblings with Rob Podcast. I have to say it like that. He gets pissed if I don't. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's other shows too. I got to get an updated list because we added some more things to our... What do you think of the name Hush Your Face? It's interesting. I like that name.
I like it.
You guys can also listen to my podcast on Radio Vegas every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to go to radiovegas.rocks and check it out there, you can. It plays. So if you're listening to this podcast, re-listen to this podcast again tomorrow, which would be Monday. You guys can find me on Twitter at awkward_podcast. You could find me on my personal account on Twitter. They call me IAMS. My gamer tag for all gaming platforms is They Call Me IAMS. So you can find me on there if you guys want to play some video games or try to. My email is horriblyawkwardpodcast@gmail.com. My voicemail is 510-600-3475. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube if you want. If you're really good at hunting, you might be able to find me. Awesome. Dan, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you.
I'm so sorry it took me so long to have a schedule that worked.
Yeah, no worries. I always want people, when people come on, I want them to be the most convenienced, if that makes sense.
Thanks for being super chill.
Super chill. I am super chill, guys. Dayeanne Hutton said it. Dan, I want you to say, Sean is super chill.
So I was not able to speak. I'm not super chill. Sean is super chill. More so than me, because I can't talk.
You didn't have to do that. But yeah, it's so awesome. Thank you again. And I will be following and waiting for those videos.
Heck yeah. As Gidget would say, peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Hey, it's the S to the M and the L to the Issa. Slammerkins in the house, so drop your and listen. Pour with glee, backward cock flash. Merrily sock, bird telling cat. Destiny doctor downcast. Carelessly squandered lamb. Heavenly slaughtered broadcast. It's the Horribly Awkward Podcast.
Oh, no, yeah, I should have been like, hey, all super. I should have been all super emo, like, hey, how was your summer? Improv never works out. The thing I hate about it, it's so fun, but when I'm done, I'm always like, oh, I could have done all this different, and it would have been way cooler. But that's not the rules.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna add some sound effects. That's gonna sound interesting.
Cool. Sounds fun.
So we're here. Hey, I am here. I started the recording. So by law, I'm letting you know your voice is being recorded.
Woo!
The awesome Dayeanne Hutton. So what we're gonna do is an improv skit. What do you want to do improv on?
Oh, I get to choose? I have no idea.
You could choose, or we can we can do something like. We could do something. When Hannah was on, we did Life is Strange, but I knew her character more than I knew Kate. So we could do that, like a side thing. We could base it in that universe, but I'm just so bad with details. So we could do something totally. Yeah, we can if you want. I don't know. We can do some school shit. I want to go back to school.
Oh man.
Or maybe I don't. I just watched 13 Reasons Why, so maybe I don't want to go back to school.
Hey, I don't know. You pick. I'll just go along with it.
Okay, yeah. Let's do. Have you ever done improv before?
Yeah. Never like this quite. But
oh yeah. I never did it before I started the podcast. I needed something. I wanted something interesting and different.
Sure.
And something that would scare me. So this scares me. So it works.
I get that. Improv scares me too. It's a scary thing sometimes.
Yeah, it's totally scary. But you know what? The power of editing. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna do some. We'll do some Life is Strange sort of improv, and we'll go from there. All right. This is what I need you to say. Say horribly awkward improv action.
Oh, yeah. That's a horribly awkward show.